morning, everybody. We're getting started here in just a second for the 425 show. Waiting for the sign from Benny. All right. Our guest is joining us soon, the mystery guest. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 425 show, your place to be for all things real estate and lifestyle related here on the East Side. I'm your host, Nicole Mangina with Windermere Real Estate. And, I've been doing this for 22 years. I've been selling real estate. I still sell real estate here in the area. And while I love helping people buy and sell their actual properties, one of my favorite things is introducing people to what makes this such a great place to live, which includes the people and the businesses and all kinds of stuff. We've got a great guest joining us today. She is on her way. We're going to talk about some fun things, and trust me, you will be hungry by the time we're done with this show. But I thought I'd do a little real estate update, and true to form, the question is often, do you buy and sell during the holidays? It's the first part of December, and sure enough, it's been usually up until at least December 15th, it's pretty busy. This last weekend was really busy. I had offers come in on a couple of my listings, and everybody that I've talked to, their buyers are out there doing different things. So I think that's encouraging. I think that's good for the market currently, and continuing to go forward into the new year. I think we're going to shake out some of this funky stuff that's going on. And we'll see things that are happening. But it is interesting, especially if you're thinking about selling a house. I would invite you to reach out. I'd be happy to chat with you. You can always reach me at my email, nicole@nicolemangina.com. Because it is important to have an agent who understands the current market. It's very different from the market 6 months ago. In fact, I taught a class for some agents at my office about this last week, and one of the big topics of discussion was, as sellers, you're kind of got used to selling without inspection contingencies, right? Which was really nice. Well, I'm here to say they're back. We're doing inspection contingencies. And what that means for you as a seller is when you are doing negotiations with a buyer, when you do your mutual acceptance and you agree on a price, you just need to be mentally prepared that you're probably going to negotiate that price a second time. A lot of buyers are using that inspection time frame to come back and ask for repairs that they haven't been able to ask for before, but they're also viewing that as a chance to maybe get a couple more dollars off the price. So it's one of those things you just need to know it's coming, and then you can prepare for that in your initial price negotiation. So just make sure that you have an agent who understands that part of the dynamic in the market right now. Again, if you have questions, whether you're a buyer or a seller, I certainly invite you to reach out. My email is nicole@nicolemangina.com. So there you go. There's your real estate update for the day. And gosh, it is the holidays. It's festive, we've got lots of things going on, and we've got the perfect person joining us on the show today. Because with all of that, you need to be fueled up. You need to stay healthy. Cold and flu season's going around. I just got over it. If you saw our Facebook Live last week, it was not pretty. I got tissues and everything all over the place, but I'm back, I'm healthy, and part of it's because I went to Sano Cafe last week. And we have Lisa Nordstrom joining us, who is the owner of Sano Cafe, which is on Mercer Island I just love your store. So welcome, Lisa. How are you?
Oh, thank you. I'm great. Thank you for having me today.
Yes, thanks for joining us. I know it was a little bit of a traffic adventure getting here. So.
Yes.
So we'll kind of dive in. Tell us about Sano Cafe.
So Sano is something we just launched back in this year in February.
Has it really only been February?
Since February.
Great, because I've been there probably half a dozen times, and every time I'm there, it's super busy.
It's super busy. That's great.
We
worked on it for about a year prior, just creating and developing the recipes. It all kind of stemmed off. I had launched my granola bar company a couple years ago, Sano Bar, which is on my t-shirt here. You can't see, but
it's okay.
And
we'll post it all on the website afterwards.
my true dream was to actually open always a cafe in the community I lived in, and it was an opportunity we got after my granola bar company production factory had closed down, and it was really upsetting to me. And so we unfortunately had to stop the bar manufacturing, and we then went into opening the cafe. We got a great spot. I was excited to get that spot because it was the restaurant I grew up going to as a kid, Roberto's Pizza. And so
I love it.
Myself being fourth generation Mercer Island and my kids now are fifth generation, it was just perfect that we could do something there and provide for the community and, a place for everyone to come to eat healthy, which I had been looking for a place for a long time, with the menu that we have. So it's been great.
It's awesome. And because you're right on the north end of the island. Right, what is that street?
We're
just
right
there
there on, yes, it's great, 27th, and it's really convenient. You're right, it's across the street from the drive-through Starbucks. Everybody is kind of, it's just a great thoroughfare right there. That area of downtown Mercer Island is really happening. I think there's a lot of foot traffic.
So vibrant, yeah.
Yeah, with our condos near and workout studios. It's been great to be there, that north end. And with the transit coming through in a couple years is a lot of, we're seeing a lot of traffic off island, which is nice. A lot of my customers are customers, I talk to them, where are you coming from? Are you from the island? I'd say like half of them aren't, they're either seeking us or they knew about us and they're coming in, or they were on their way to Seattle or on their way to Bellevue and they needed a place to stop to get something healthy and for breakfast or lunch, and so they stopped at Sano, which is great. Yeah,
which is awesome. Yeah, in fact, I was there last week. I met a girlfriend, and she goes, "Oh, let's meet at Starbucks." I said, "Let's go across the street to Sano because you have all kinds of golden milk. I love golden milk, and yours is amazing."
The elixirs,
yes, lots of good foods, acai bowls. That's
acai. That's one of our top items. I feel like we have one of the best in the city, and
it's really good.
We try to use the best ingredients, mostly all organic. If not, we try to source locally and work with the community on getting product. And I really try to make everything with my guys at the kitchen, really fresh.
Yes.
And I think that's what sets us apart from a lot of other guys out there. And, it's just not juices and it's smoothies or a juice bar.
No, you can get substantial food there too, which is the other thing I love. Because I love a little acai bowl, but sometimes I'm like, I need some food.
Yeah, you need some food.
I've had the avocado toast and I think the Asian salad. Yeah. They're both amazing.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
So I love that. It seems like you have a really strong lunch crowd as well because of that, because you have, I'm not going to say actual food, not like the rest of it's not actual food, but it can get you through the day.
Yeah, we do. I when I was thinking about it, as much as I wanted a place that had community and friends and family and whoever come and hang out. But then when I realized a lot of these types of concept, a lot of it can be grab and go, but we have a lot of people stay at lunchtime for sure. I think my number one complaint is I wish you were bigger and we had more room to seat. But it's lunch is popular because at lunch you can get a great salad and toast, or in the morning it's smoothies and juices or elixirs or coffee, and then we have a grab and go area with breakfast items too and lunch items, and some things in that area are not what we always do. So it's great. You can multiple items. I always talk about that, like multiple cells, like. This customer can come in multiple times a week and get different things every single time. So, and try things.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Oh, I mean, everything I've had is so good. So I'm encouraged to, it's always, for me, it's the catch-22 of once sometimes I find that thing I like. I don't like to branch out.
Yeah.
But everything I've had there is so good. When I go there now, I'm like, oh, what can I try that's new? And so that's good. And I had a question, and it's gone, so it'll come back. So I'll ask you a different question. Sano is Italian, you said. Now, I was checking on your website. So are you Italian, or?
Yes, I'm Italian. So it all started when we created that granola bar. I worked on it with my kids in my kitchen for a couple years. And when we finally decided, hey, let's do this and let's sell them and package them and let's go for it. You need a name. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to name this bar? And so I was like, well, I'm Italian. We're Italian. I'm 100% Italian. And I thought, let's see what health, something health, and what's that mean in Italian? And that's how I did it, and I looked it up, and that's what I found, and I thought, perfect, done. And we were like, it's Sano. And so the whole story, we have stripes. Each stripe represents each of my daughters.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
it was great when we did the granola bar. We had taglines, giving back never tasted so good, have a snack, give back, because the whole mission there was to really offer a healthy gluten and dairy-free bar, which was really hard to find at the time when I was working on it. It's been 8 years ago, and there was nothing I felt like we could eat that was also soy-free and no added sugars or sweeteners. And so we wanted to do that, but we're like, we want to give back. So we want to be able to give this anybody could have that bar.
Mm-hmm.
So any profits we made, we gave back to charity, and anything that was to promote health or fight hunger. Mm-hmm. So we partnered with Food Lifeline in the community. We worked with Whole Foods in their program to give percentages of sales back to kids at schools, and brought them bars. And that was great to be part of that.
That's
and
wonderful.
I'm hoping at Sano too, we want to give back with donations and profits of our water that we're selling, and other things we're trying to do with the community.
That's
because
right.
It's not just about selling food, it's about people and helping others.
Yeah, that's great. And you really support people in lots of different ways for health. I remember what I was going to ask you about, or comment on, is you've got all your great things, and then you have this whole wall of supplements as well. So there's all kinds of great things that people have access to at Sano. One
of the other things that I think sets us apart, because I worked on that granola bar so long, I traveled to the food show, the natural food show, every year in Anaheim, and I learn a lot there. It's great, and it's the resources I'm able to have, and because of that, those items on the wall, I did create a wall of my favorite things, because again, Sano meaning health, and then mind and beauty. It was like this whole package kind of. So I created a wall, things I actually use and love. And one of our partners too is Moon Juice. We're the only ones who carry them in the city, as far as in a food environment, and you can have the adaptogen super herb in your drink or elixir, or we also sell it on the wall. They've been great to have, and I love that. And I try to have unique items that you can't just buy at a store nearby. So it's trying to help. It's just trying to educate the customer and the community of not just eating healthy, but like there's other things that you can do besides the food that you put in your mouth. There's things that will definitely help you with giving you energy and sustain yourself to get you through your day.
Yeah. What are some of the other products that help with that you guys carry?
I'm really into a few things we sell on our menu, as well as for add-ins. Is that our E3 Live has been great. That's a trend right now. Which, if you're not familiar, it's a really strong algae, like a spirulina.
Okay.
And that's a great thing to have. The whole Bulletproof, you probably heard a lot about those. Are local guys, and they do a great job. Their brain octane oil is amazing, and you can add it in our coffee or elixir or a bowl or smoothie. So those are a couple items that I always suggest to add in your smoothie or bowl. Besides greens or protein powder. Those are popular trends right now. The Moon Juice offers vitamins as well as their adaptogens. Those have been popular, and I think those are probably my top 3 that I'm like always suggesting.
That's great. Have you always been really into health, or?
Yeah, I mean, I would say
what was your path to get
I love sports. I love working out and just sports in general. And then I think it was probably about 8 or 10 years ago, I was realizing, I've got some I'm not allergic, but intolerances to dairy and wheat. And it was before it was like really, now it's prevalent. So many people have them. But, and I was like, oh my gosh. And luckily they just were coming out with almond and hemp milk and alternative milks and options for a wheat-free diet. And that's when it started. It was probably, I was realizing I've got to take care of this. So and that's why my whole change of the way I eat and has happened the last 10 years. And it's hard to go to places. I find that you can get your gluten-free bread, or gluten-free dressings or whatever it is, dairy-free around. So we do have that, and we have option to have the real bread too, and cow's milk, because I don't think it's bad. I just think for some people they can't tolerate it.
Yes.
So it's good to have both.
And I think more people are realizing that they have intolerances actually than ever before, right?
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
amazing.
have to be full-blown allergic EpiPen to some of this stuff to have it not do so great for your body. So once you start making changes, you notice a difference for sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What are some of your most popular items on the menu?
Acai bowl and
Yeah.
avocado toast. Those are definitely our top two.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great. Both of them. We make our own house-made granola. That's like a nutty granola, and we offer a great granola. We partner with Seattle Granola Company. They do a fantastic job, and we have their granola as well. And then again, we partner with our local businesses. We make Karina bread and Olivia's gluten-free bread.
Yeah.
Those toast, both of them, hands down, those do really well too. So I would say those are our top items.
That's great.
And what's great about our menu, I think the prices aren't, bad. And so a customer can get a juice and a toast, or a juice and a salad, smoothie and a salad. They'll get a few items, and that's why I wanted to encourage, because a lot of these places I go, it's like, whoa, you get a juice,
It's a
like
fortune.
the smoothie is my lunch bill.
Yeah.
But, and I need some food, and so I want both. So anyway, so we try to make it so you can get a couple things, and most of our customers do. And then
Well, it's nice. You have lots of different things. So it's fun to be able to feel like, okay, I can try a couple different things.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes I'll get some of your little bars and things for later.
And seasonal too. We're doing seasonal soup right now, and we have wraps. So it's great. I was able to get a great chef. My kitchen guy, I knew of him for years. He was one of the first guys around in the city doing juices and making just really great raw vegan food. He was amazing, and we were lucky enough to have him back to Seattle area and be at Sano. So he's been great to have and to help support me in making this wonderful food.
That's awesome. And now I was on the website this morning. It looks like you just had a workshop. Do you do those periodically?
Yeah, I'm just starting to. We had someone
great.
from Moon Juice a couple months ago talking to people, because people are asking, and I'll be in line, because I'm on the floor, I'm on the line, and I love it there, because I know half the customers coming in, they're my friends and family community. But then I want to talk to them, and I have to make food, so it's hard. So they're like, can you tell us more about what are you selling? What is E3 Live for? And what's this drinks? And, so anyways, I want to offer that every month.
Yeah.
Complimentary. We just invite whoever can come. And so we did Moon Juice, which was fun. And then this last month, I was introduced to a health and holistic coach and nutrition. She's great, and she came and talked to the group, and really educating, getting through the holiday stress and how to eat or what to eat, just to help make you feel better. And so it was fun. We did that, and we do snacks. So yeah, I'm going to try to do that every month.
I think that's great. What a great thing for the community to have. I'm hoping you open a second one in Kirkland sometime, like next week.
I think that would be great. I know. I want to open more, so it would be exciting. It would be fun.
Yeah, and that's a pretty big deal to know that you have people coming from all over.
Yeah.
Like I said, I met a girlfriend for coffee. I just had a listing in Seattle, and it was great because I loved going there from Bellevue because I just stopped at Sano on my
Aw,
way over.
thank you so much.
My golden milk. And I was like, oh, I'll come check on your house. It's no problem.
Oh my gosh, that's great. And that golden milk, don't be afraid. So that's another thing. I say, don't be
That
afraid.
is great.
Add some protein powder.
Yes.
Add a shot of espresso.
Yeah.
Or it's great with other things. And we try to take care of the customer. And we hope that, you know, if you don't want that smoothie with that ingredient or juice, or you want to sub your salad for something, we're there to take care of you. And I think I never did food prior, but I worked in retail a long time, and I think that's super important. And
Right.
some of these, you know, we're not a full-scale restaurant with sit-down service, but we're going to give service as best we can and
Yeah.
make the customer hopefully feel like, you know, give them what they want and take care of them. May not always be perfect, but we want them happy when they leave that door.
Yeah, no, everybody you have there is great. Anytime I've ever been there, they're always more than happy to answer questions about things and make it work out the way you want them to. So they're doing a good job for you. Yeah, so again, we're talking about the Sano Cafe on Mercer Island. We'll have the links for all of this after the show. You can go to NicoleMangina.com/podcast because Lisa Nordstrom is the owner and she's joining us today. And it is seriously the best food and the healthiest food. So if you've already been, go again. If you haven't been, during the holidays is a good time because you're going to need a little healthy boost to get through the next couple weeks for sure. So Lisa, you said you were a fourth generation Mercer Island. I love it.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite things about Mercer Island?
You know, well, my family, 'cause
Yeah.
they've been there. My my great-grandfather, great-grandfather, my dad, they moved there, went back in the day with Stuart Rhodes. I love it. I love it small, and I know people. I grew up there, and I love seeing all the familiar faces coming in. We're a really close family, and it's convenient because
It
it's
is.
right to here,
Yeah.
easy. Seattle, you're just kind of in the middle of it. It's a great place to raise kids, and
Yeah.
I love seeing the people coming back who, you know, we grew up here, and it's great. Over half the people who work for me. Most people live on Mercer Island
I would
too,
think
so we're
so.
trying to employ a lot on the island, and the kids too. I have over half my staff is kids I've gone through from the high school.
Oh yeah.
So that's been fun.
That's very
with
sweet
my
of you
kids
to
too,
do
and my
that.
kids work too. So it's
Yeah. How old are your girls? Are they in high school as well?
Yes, I've got an 8th, a 10th, and 12th, and they all work
Oh,
and
you're
help
a
out.
busy mama.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that makes it fun.
that's awesome. Very
And
cool.
challenging. No,
Yeah. I bet. Well, it's the holidays, so we would be remiss if we didn't talk about what are some of your favorite holiday activities to do.
Oh
around
gosh,
here.
I love the holidays.
I know,
I'm
it's
already like, what do you guys
lights
want to do? Ice skating,
Yeah?
Christmas lights, like going to see the Christmas lights.
Do you do
ice-
the Bellevue ice skating? Or would
Yeah,
you
the
go for
Bellevue ice skating.
Yeah.
And the kids love that. Going to see Santa downtown at Nordstrom. And then I love that. I love the, you know, just going to see lights, driving
Yeah.
around. Seeing friends, most importantly, it's time like getting
Yes.
together with friends and family, and I think that's really important.
It
And
is.
I look forward to that because I don't have a whole lot of time.
Yeah.
So in the holidays, it'll be fun seeing people and just celebrating while we are celebrating Christmas. I love it.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I was decorating our tree the other week,
Yeah.
and you know we have boxes, and a lot of it includes some of the older photos and stuff. And one of the photos I found was our boy. We have two boys; they're 6th and 9th grade. But when they were little, and we were at the Nordstrom Santa downtown, and they had
Yeah.
little matching sweaters.
Oh,
and,
that's cute.
Yeah, it's the standard. Like one's really into it, the other one's kind of not. But
Yeah.
yeah, I still remember doing
We
that.
still go every year, and then I put the pictures out. I love
Yeah.
it. Yeah. When they were little, we do the Santa breakfast. Remember those?
Yeah, those were fun.
But now, yeah, and baking cookies. I just baked 12 dozen cookies last night for
Oh, my
a cookie
goodness.
party. I do a cookie party with friends, and that's super fun. Yeah.
And do you do gluten-free cookies, or do you?
I
do
actually
sushi?
did. I
Good
did
for you.
like an almond raw cacao nib
Oh, that was
brownie bite.
amazing.
Yeah. So everything I do is definitely dairy free and
Yeah.
using like coconut sugars. You just alternative
Yeah.
coconut oil versus butter,
Mm-hmm.
almond flour, gluten free flour. Just
Yeah.
some alternatives, especially the holidays. Oh my gosh, I love sugar. It's so hard.
I know. A
So,
little bit goes a long way. Once I get started, I have a hard time stopping. Yeah, we do a lot of cookie baking at home too. And during the like when I make muffins and stuff like that, I always use gluten-free. But I wasn't brave enough to do and I'll do gluten-free for the chocolate chip cookies. But I made the holiday cookies with regular
I
flour.
know it is good. It is good. If you don't have a problem with if you're good with that,
Yeah.
I'll go all the way. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, you can have it.
Either way, I feel better when I don't.
Yeah.
I don't do bad with it, but I definitely feel better.
Feel the difference.
With that. Yeah. What are some of your favorite places to go check out the lights?
Well, gosh, in the old, we used to go to the Candy Cane
In the
Lane
old
in
days.
Seattle. What about up north? What is that? Not Ballard, but off 85th. There's that
Oh, yeah.
neighborhood up there.
Mhm.
Bellevue. There's some certain areas in Bellevue. Mercer Island has a couple neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
the boats. You go on the boats. Those are
Those
fun.
are always fun to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did it one year with some friends. I think it's at Christmas Eve. They do. It's either the Christmas Eve or maybe the 23rd. All the Christmas ships they gather in Lake Union and do a big deal and stuff, and it was
That's
really
so
fun.
pretty. Seattle's so awesome.
Yeah. It's fun. There's some fun neighborhoods though on the east side too that do an amazing amount of lights and stuff. My girlfriend lives up in Timberline and she just posted the other day. They do some. It's like
They go all out.
They go all out, and it's so fun to drive
love it.
around
They
and
have great
just
spirit.
look at them.
I know. It takes a lot of work. But
It does. Yeah,
It's fun.
for sure. Although some people start early, right?
Yeah,
you
after
drive around in
Thanksgiving,
like
you see it all.
October, and people
Yes,
put
some
up lights
people
and stuff.
before.
Yeah.
And even retail, they're starting to put it out earlier every year. It used to be after Thanksgiving, and now it's
I know.
before Thanksgiving.
It is. I know.
Trying to sell more of it.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us today, Lisa. I so
Thank you for
appreciate
having
being
me. I feel really lucky to be here, so
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. And so, okay, so if people come to Sano Cafe, they need to get the acai bowl. They get all of it because it's all amazing.
Yeah.
The avocado toast and some golden milk.
Yep, and I know I like everything.
They're all the same.
And a
Yeah, I
salad.
know they're all great. And a salad. They're all good.
And a
then-
salad to go for later for
I
lunch.
know. And you have those great little, I don't know if they're
They're energy balls.
energy
I brought
balls.
you a couple.
Oh, you're awesome because I love those.
Yeah, and our granola bars. I mean, yeah, there's
Yeah.
some, yeah.
You've got all kinds
And
of good
you
stuff.
can order online now, too.
I saw that. That's great.
Yeah, so
Yeah, and you guys are a quick turnaround, which is nice.
online does help, though. So if
Yeah.
you're in a hurry, order online.
Just buzz in and do something.
Yeah, and we hope to do we're coming in January, some food packages. Not
Oh.
cleanses, because we're not like a cleansing juicy bar, but
Yeah.
like some meal programs.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, and if you ever need anything, customers call me call me or email me is the best. To
Okay.
reach me at info@thesanocafe.com.
Okay.
So any questions, concerns, suggestions, I'm here for the customer, and I'd like to hear. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll make
Anything
sure we
we can
get that
do.
on the website and stuff too. Because yeah. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Have a
Thank
great
you.
week. We'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Sorry, had to